Hi, this is IK. Welcome to Declarative versus Imperative Programming. All programs were imperative programming. And in last years, maybe earlier, I don't know, but in last time, in time of JavaScript version 6, when a lot of people learn JavaScript today, will read about JavaScript. The JavaScript is declarative programming, not imperative programming, but declarative programming. And difference is next. Declarative programming is one layer up. It's one layer. Like we have high language, high abstraction, and assembly language, first language after hardware. It is the same thing in declarative versus imperative. Assembly, what we coding in assembly, for example, one statement in high language will be thousand command or many thousand command in assembly language. And it is also in declarative versus imperative. But we must understand that same job does assembler, it is program in assembly language, and that statement. If we take one statement and after compiling it is 1,000 command in assembly, it is same job in hardware. And we call in that comparison assembly and declarative and imperative. We can call imperative, that is declarative programming versus assembly. But no, stop. We concentrate on declarative programming and imperative programming. And declarative programming, is, for example, one statement, and that one statement in imperative programming will be maybe some construct of we can call that command. For example, here it is. It is conditional ternary ternary operator in JavaScript. It is like this. Is a member, question mark, $2, column, $10. And if it is declarative, it is one statement, one expression. And in imperative programming will be if is member, curly brackets, if and parentheses, in parentheses would be is member, curly brackets, in curly brackets would be $2 or in PHP print $2. Else, curly brackets, open, and inside $10. It is a lot job. It is one structure where we said strictly step by step what to do, but here in this statement it is only one row, and I like to don't explain more because it is only complicate and only create confusion. Clear to be me, and if it is clear after this to you, is declarative declarative programming is a new layer in programming, is one layer up, one abstraction up. For why? What is the reason? Reason is what I said on the beginning, that we don't write if construction with many rows, for 5 rows. We can write only one expression, or it is the best example, but it is important for all, for map method. With map method is the same as a loop in PHP, while loop, but a map method, there is in parameter there is a function, and that kind is declarative. It is higher level of programming, and step by step other programming create that level in C++, in some other. Python also have imperative and declarative, but all program can programming in imperative, because imperative is first kind of first paradigm in every programming. But now more and more programming programmer create that up level and make possible coding in paradigm declarative programming. What make me a lot of discussion about that with artificial intelligence is that I said, okay, you give me example. For example, artificial give me this example. This example. On the beginning, here it is. Artificial said this is imperative programming, and this is declarative programming. It is not satisfy me, that explanation. Not satisfied. He said here we write manually. We strictly step by step write manually. But this is loop. This is loop for me. But all loop is imperative. But this not imperative. This loop is not imperative. this is declarative and programming, and it is confusion because where is confusion? Because I think that program do same thing if we write like this, or we write in PHP, for example, while loop. When we write this, but in background, programming doing looping. It is iteration, it is loop. But write like this. And after this explanation, this is pseudo programming. Pseudo programming program we call when we write with our word. It is not coding, but explanation step by step. And here is one program for see on the for display climate conditions, weather, and weather forecast. And you have begin, accept location, call open weather, send geographic coordinate, call open weather, resend geographic coordinates, pursue JSON, return current weather and forecast, and display current weather and forecast, and begin, end. Between begin and end we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 command. 9 command. It is imperative programming. Author of this article is very clear. And after that, what is declarative? Declarative, same program. In declarative is this. It is only 4 command when we look at, and there was 9 command. It is 4 command. What it means? It is like assembly and high language. In assembly 1000 command, in high language 1 command, for example, one command, okay. Or and it is the same thing. It is because what it means here is 4 command, for example, declarative paradigm, 4 command. It is declarative only because there is a small number of command, less command than imperative. And it means relation, assembly, high language. And it means imperative, and declarative is upper language. Upper language where we have with 4 command, we have 9 command in imperative. And confusion in my head was that you can write 4 command, 1 command, but program behind always work same thing. When you write map, when you use map instead of loop, while or other loop, map, same in background, we have same programs, same procedure, same step by step. For example, if we have here 4 command, but in background, computer always works step by step, always loop iteration, loop if else. But if we need a less command, if we need only one statement for something what before we have detailed step by step, 4 steps, 10 steps, it is relation, assembly, high abstraction, high language. The declarative programming is a higher level language than higher level language of imperative. Imperative, we have more coding, more writing than in declarative. And JavaScript is declarative. JavaScript is imperative also, but it is now with version 6 where we have news with map and filter and etc. Another thing, JavaScript became declarative paradigm, declarative programming, and it is some excellent, it is reason that we love JavaScript. Okay, thank you for watching this video.